or this year rather, was our 60th anniversary.
Yeah, I'm that old too.
So we popped together an exhibition basically pulling together everything that the Scottish Peace Movement has done over the last 60 years in opposition to nuclear weapons on the Clyde and across Scotland. And we're here today because Scottish CND as an organisation, we're in support of Scottish independence, because so many of the reports that we've produced have indicated that through Scottish independence that is the easiest and fastest way for the UK to be rid of nuclear weapons.
Yeah, no, I've interviewed before a lady along there who does it with a Navy thing.
Oh, Navy not nuclear, yeah.
And then I just interviewed a man over the other side who was telling me that if we in Scotland become independent and if we decide to get rid of the nuclear weapons here, which I think, having been at the SNB conference back in April, or was it May, sometime earlier in the year anyway, there was a big debate about it, and it seems to me that that would be the direction of travel. He was saying that it might actually pull the English out of this idea of nuclear weapons too, because they wouldn't have anywhere to park them.
Well, that's it. The coordinator of Scottish CND for many years, John Ainsley, sadly passed away. He had produced multiple reports with all of his military background and looked across the UK and said that there's no other station within the UK that the submarines could be based.
Yeah, you see, I never really comprehended why we would have them, because I mean, if someone's going to nuclear bomb on you, there aren't going to be much left anyway of a wee little place like the British Isles.
Yeah, well that's it.
And with all the floating radiation, I suppose Chernobyl, maybe we'll get used to it or something in the long run, but I don't think it's that easy, is it? And then, you know, who is there to do it to? I mean, there's only 6 or 7, isn't there, people who've got them?
Yeah, so that's it. So we have the nuclear states who... Scottish CND are part of an international campaign called the International Campaign to Abolish Nuclear Weapons. 2017 they won the Nobel Peace Prize for their work on the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons, which is an international treaty at UN level which outright bans nuclear weapons. It's very different from other sort of non-proliferation treaties that came before it in that it's absolute, so countries that sign and ratify, they can't have dealings with nuclear armed states, they can't house nuclear weapons on their soil, they have to actively educate their citizens about the dangers of nuclear weapons. So what we need is 50 state signatures and ratifications, and right now we have 78 signatures, and as of last week, which was the international campaign for the international day to totally eliminate nuclear weapons, there was another 5 ratifications in there, bringing us up to 32 states. So obviously in the last year and a half we now have 32 states that have signed on, more than 2/3 of the way there. So